Hey everyone, today we'll be looking at this geometry challenge here, and we're just going to start off slow, nice and good. And we have this information, 53 degrees here, we have 90 degrees here, we have two parallel lines, and we have our missing angle here. So before we get started, I'll give you guys 3 seconds to pause the video here and give it your own try, and then we'll get into the solution. So 3, 2, 1... Okay, let's get into it. So first, before we get started, we're going to go over some main concepts when using parallel lines. These are probably going to come in helpful when we do our solution. So when we have two parallel lines and a line that goes through, there's a few patterns we can apply, a few rules. One of which is the Z pattern, or the alternate angles pattern. So you basically draw a Z like so, and this angle would be equal to this angle. I can prove these later in a later video if you'd like to. Let me know in the comments if you would. Another pattern is called the F pattern. So you can draw an F like so, and then this angle would be equal to this angle. Last but not least, we have the C pattern. You can draw a C this way or the other way as well, as in this way as well. But let's draw it this way. And basically this angle will be supplementary to this angle. And just to review, supplementary means that this angle plus this angle equals to 180 degrees. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, I think we are more than ready to get started. So, one of the ways we can do this question is simply we can take a look at this line here and the way it intersects these two parallel lines here. What we can do is we can create the Z pattern. So the Z pattern can go like this, and which would mean that this would also be 53 degrees. And then now we wonderfully have a triangle like this with a 90-degree angle. We already know this is 53, and all we have left is to solve for our missing angle. So we'll use the angles in a triangle. 180 degrees total minus 53 degrees minus 90 degrees equals to 27 degrees, which is what our question mark angle equals to. Now another way we can do this question is actually, let's just go back. Yes. So another way we can do this is actually by taking a look at this. So we see that this angle bisects or intersects this parallel line and this parallel line. Now because it intersects at a 90-degree angle here, and since these two lines are parallel, we know that this angle, and all of these angles are all 90 degrees because we can use a combination of the C pattern, F pattern, or Z pattern. So we basically know that these are all 90-degree angles, and knowing that, we can look at this triangle. Now we have a 53-degree angle here. Using opposite angles, we can find that this is also 53 degrees. And now we have a triangle with 90 degrees, 53 degrees, and our missing angle, which is just like our previous scenario, which is actually interesting to note that these are actually two similar triangles, but we'll talk about that later. And yeah, we have another triangle like so, so it's still going to be the same answer. We're going to do the angles in a triangle, and we're going to end up with 27 degrees. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, hope that was helpful, and come back for later for even more challenging questions.